Voyager 2 stands as one of humanity's boldest adventurers, a silent envoy, carrying our collective wonder and curiosity into the vast unknown. As it glides through the endless darkness, it embodies our deepest drive, to explore, to reach beyond, and to seek answers far from home. Back in 1977, Voyager 2 blasted off on a mission unlike any before it. Its goal? To explore the mysterious outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The mission was a leap into the unknown, fueled by the tireless work of scientists and engineers who knew this was a once-in-a-generation chance. This opportunity hinged on a rare planetary alignment that happens just once every 176 years. Thanks to this cosmic lineup, Voyager 2 could use the gravity of each planet to slingshot itself deeper into space, saving precious years on its journey. Voyager 2 became our distant eyes and ears, venturing into regions no spacecraft had ever reached. It was our robotic pathfinder, braving the cold and darkness to send back glimpses of alien worlds. The images and data it returned revolutionized our view of the cosmos. We witnessed Jupiter's raging storms, Saturn's breathtaking rings, and the swirling atmospheres of far-off planets. Every photo and reading unveiled new wonders and mysteries. Voyager 2 uncovered new moons circling Uranus and Neptune, expanding our knowledge of these distant giants. It revealed icy rings, bizarre magnetic fields, and surprising weather, painting a richer portrait of our solar system's diversity. After its historic Neptune flyby in 1989, Voyager 2's main mission was complete, but its journey was just beginning. It pressed onward, leaving the planets behind and heading into the great unknown. In August 2018, Voyager 2 crossed the heliopause, the invisible frontier where the sun's influence fades and interstellar space begins. It became a true interstellar traveler, venturing into territory no human-made object had ever entered. Only its twin, Voyager 1, had gone before. Together, they are our farthest explorers, charting the very edge of the sun's reach and beyond. Now, Voyager 2 sails through the cosmic ocean, sampling the space between stars. It measures cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and the wisps of gas drifting between solar systems, sending home data from a realm no one has ever seen. On board it carries the Golden Record, a greeting from Earth to any future discoverers. This golden disc holds music, images, and messages from humanity, a time capsule meant for unknown eyes, perhaps millions of years from now. As of July 8, 2025, Voyager 2 is more than 13 billion miles from Earth. Its faint signals take over 18 hours to reach us, even traveling at the speed of light. Its power is dwindling, its instruments aging, but Voyager 2 endures. Decades past its expected lifespan, it still functions, a tribute to human ingenuity and determination. It continues to send whispers from the darkness, precious data from the edge of the unknown. Each transmission is a fragile lifeline connecting us to the vastness beyond. And just months ago, Voyager 2 delivered a secret so astonishing, it shook the scientific world. Researchers everywhere were stunned as Voyager 2 revealed something no one had ever anticipated. This story begins with a whisper from the void, a faint signal carrying a message from the edge of forever. The first sign was barely noticeable, a subtle flicker in the endless stream of data from Voyager 2's plasma wave subsystem. It looked like just another minor blip, the kind that usually fades into the background noise of space. But this time, something felt off. For years, the data had been a steady, predictable rhythm, Voyager's instruments faithfully recording the quiet, unchanging hum of interstellar space. It was the universe's lullaby, a constant that had become almost comforting, but on April 12, 2025, everything shifted. Suddenly, a new signal broke through the static, structured, intricate, and unlike anything the team had ever encountered. The pattern was clear, as if the cosmos itself was trying to communicate. At NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, skepticism was the first reaction. Maybe it was just a glitch, a hiccup from the aging probe, but the diagnostics told a different story. Voyager was in perfect health, its instruments running smoothly. Yet the strange signal continued steady and persistent. This wasn't random static or interference. The signal repeated in a precise mathematical way, deliberate, intentional, and impossible to dismiss. Determined to learn more, the team took a calculated risk. They carefully adjusted Voyager's antenna, hoping to pinpoint the signal's origin. As the antenna moved, the signal's strength shifted exactly as expected. The evidence was clear. The source was a single fixed point ahead of Voyager 2, not just a random blip in the cosmos. Quietly, word spread among the scientific community. Emails and late-night calls carried the news to trusted colleagues as the magnitude of the discovery began to dawn. This was no ordinary cosmic event. The signal didn't match any known star or plasma cloud. Instead, it hinted at something physical, an object, real and present, lurking in the darkness. After decades of silent travel, Voyager 2 had stumbled upon something remarkable in the vast interstellar night, a presence that defied all explanation. For the first time in years, the probe was no longer alone. Something, or someone, was reaching out from across the cosmic gulf. Overnight, the mission's purpose transformed, from routine monitoring to the thrill of discovery. Every scientist and engineer knew they were witnessing a moment that would go down in history. Soon, the world would hear the news. Voyager 2 was no longer adrift in solitude. Humanity's oldest explorer had found something, someone, out there in the cosmic sea. The silent expanse of space had finally answered, and from that moment on, everything changed. Voyager 2's cameras have long since gone dark, their gaze lost to the endless black as the probe drifts deeper into the unknown. But even in this silence, its other instruments remain alert, quietly gathering the universe's secrets as they pass by. The plasma wave subsystem, built to eavesdrop on the cosmos, detected structured radio signals, patterns that rose above the usual cosmic static. At the same time, the magnetometer registered a steady, localized magnetic field, something that shouldn't exist in the vast emptiness between stars. This was the clear signature of a distinct, self-contained object, something far more organized than random space debris. The data crept in slowly, each precious bit taking more than 20 hours to reach Earth, crossing billions of kilometers of nothingness. These radio emissions weren't just random bursts or simple beacons, they were modulated, layered with complex information, as if encoded with purpose. It was like hearing a song in a language no one knows, a melody with structure and rhythm, full of meaning, but impossible to translate. The signal was efficient, packed with intricate detail, hinting at technology far beyond ours, designed to deliver maximum information with minimal waste. By studying Voyager's altered path, scientists estimated the object's mass, small, yet energetic, and moving with clear intent, not just drifting aimlessly. This wasn't a rock tumbling through space, it was navigating, adjusting its course as if guided by intelligence or purpose. The combination of a complex modulated signal, a stable magnetic field, small size and controlled movement was unlike anything ever seen in space exploration. And then, something extraordinary happened. The object responded. As Voyager's faint radio signal finally reached it, the object's emissions shifted. An echo, a reply, as if it had noticed us. In the vast loneliness of space, it was as if the object had become aware of Voyager, aware of us. Our message in a bottle, sent into the cosmic ocean decades ago, had finally received an answer, a reply from the unknown. For the first time in human history, we were part of a true two-way exchange, a conversation across the stars. Suddenly, the universe felt just a little less empty. Scientists dubbed it the anomaly, unofficially Oumuamua 2.0. Its energy signature was astonishing, a razor-thin frequency band, the unmistakable sign of something artificial. While nature scatters energy across broad spectrums, this object was laser-focused. It hovered near absolute zero, yet somehow pumped out strong radio waves and kept a magnetic field, without giving off heat. It broke the rules of thermodynamics as we understand them. Even its movement was bizarre. Subtle course changes, as if it was steering, not just drifting. Natural objects obey gravity, this one seemed to chart its own course. The real shocker? It reacted to Voyager's signal, a fleeting, echo-like shift. No natural object answers a faint probe. This hinted at awareness, at information processing, like a system, not a simple rock. Efficiency, coldness, navigation, and response. Together they told a thrilling story. This wasn't a random find, it was crafted. All signs pointed to technology, not nature. Voyager 2 had stumbled upon something made, not born. The consequences were mind-blowing. Humanity was no longer alone in the cosmic dark. The scientific world found itself at a crossroads. Some called for restraint, suggesting wild but natural causes. Maybe fragments of quark stars, bizarre plasma clouds, or physics we haven't yet discovered. After all, history has taught us that cosmic puzzles like pulsars were once mistaken for signs of alien life, but others insisted the clues were too strong to ignore. the object's energy use, its navigation, its data handling, and its ability to communicate. The most straightforward answer? It's a probe, an artifact of technology, not a quirk of nature. This wasn't a question of faith, but of odds. What's more plausible? A series of never-before-seen natural events or a single intelligently designed object? The story was impossible to contain. NASA's revelation dominated headlines across the globe. For a brief moment, the world stood still, captivated by wonder and curiosity. People flocked to public spaces, peered skyward, and pondered what it all meant. Borders and differences faded away. We were simply humans, facing the unknown together. Faiths reflected, scientists joined forces, and space agencies united in purpose. Every radio telescope on Earth turned toward the mystery, eager to decode its message. A new kind of space race began, not against each other, but toward the great unknown. Plans for interstellar probes moved into high gear. The dream of reaching the object became a mission for all humanity. We shared a single goal: to answer the call from the depths of space. The world was bound together by awe. A new era of exploration had begun. This moment marks a new chapter in the story of humanity. The age-old question, "Are we alone?" has shifted from wonder to scientific pursuit. SETI now has a real target. The hunt for techno-signatures is underway. The characteristics of this object promise breakthroughs in physics and engineering. Unlocking its secrets in energy, propulsion, and communication could revolutionize life on Earth. It's a blueprint for the future, a challenge to push our intelligence further. Above all, it reshapes how we see ourselves in the universe. We are just one young civilization in a vast ancient galaxy. Exploration now means stepping onto the galactic stage. Our future has never looked more limitless. Voyager 2's journey has left us with questions that echo across the cosmos. Who could have created this enigmatic object, and for what purpose? Is it a forgotten artifact, or do its makers still watch from afar? The signal we received was fleeting. Was it a welcome, a warning, or an invitation? This encounter challenges us to consider what image of humanity will present to the universe. The existence of this object hints that survival across eons is possible. Are we ready to follow in those footsteps? The universe has reached out to us with a whisper. Now it's up to us to decide how we'll respond.